Hello, this is YouTube, Herebmonsters7. Uh, and a lot of people some people have asked why I don't really get into the whole truth movement or the patriot movement or things like that, and why I kind of focus on the cyber harassment aspect of everything. I'm going to show you why I really don't get into the truth movement and the patriot movement so much. I'm going to show you why, and it's because of the people who operate within it.
Hey, just gonna make a video to clear some things up. A lot of people have been asking me why I quit doing political videos. Basically, no one really cared about the political videos. Everyone says that you, need to make people more aware of things that are going on around the world, but honestly, I don't think people are really interested in that. I never got into the conspiracy issues and 9/11 issues, so in that case, I never really quite fit in. So I quit doing them, and it's fine. I think in the last 4 years that I've been here, I have learned a lot about a lot of people here on YouTube, and most of them are liars. They beg for money. They scam people. They are hypocrites, and they aren't who they say they are. And people continue, even with evidence being proved to them that these people are not who they say they are, they continue and continue.
But in reality, the main emphasis of the KGB is not in the area of intelligence at all. According to my opinion and opinion of many defectors of my caliber, only about 15% of time, money, and manpower is spent on espionage as such. The other 85% is a slow process which we call either ideological subversion or active measures, активные мероприятия in the language of the KGB, or psychological warfare. What it basically means is to change the perception of reality of every American to such an extent that despite of the abundance of information, no one is able to come to sensible conclusions in the interests of defending themselves, their families, their community, and their country. It's a great brainwashing process which goes very slow, and it's divided in 4 basic stages. The first one being demoralization. It takes from 15 to 20 years to demoralize a nation. Why that many years? Because this is the minimum number of years which requires to educate one generation of students in the country of your enemy, exposed to the ideology of the enemy. In other words, Marxism-Leninism ideology is being pumped into the soft heads of at least 3 generations of American students without being challenged or counterbalanced by the basic values of Americanism, American patriotism. The result you can see. Most of the people who graduated in the 60s, dropouts or half-baked intellectuals, are now occupying the positions of power in the government, civil service, business, mass media, educational system. You are stuck with them. You cannot get rid of them. They are contaminated. They are programmed to think and react to certain stimuli in a certain pattern. You cannot change their mind.
I wanted to explain why I don't really get involved with the truth movement or a lot of the patriot movement and stuff like that. And a lot of it is because some of the people who are involved with it. And while Monty's a funny guy, I'll be the first to admit he's got a great sense of humor. He has a great way of driving home the point in some of his videos. He's an intelligent man. And he has a gift for being able to take almost anything and make it funny. He does. However, you know, recently, I mean, I've noticed, with him and some others, a lot of people that claim to be anti-government. And I'm not saying that Monty was one of the people who was making like a lot of the calls to CPS or things like that. People calling the local police departments down in Manchester, Kentucky, on Von Helton. But a lot of these people who claim to be against the government, hate the government, are the first ones to run to the government when they think that they can benefit from it. So you'll have people in public saying down with the government, down with the Patriot Act, down with the CIA, down with cointelpro, and then calling the police and saying, oh, this guy did this.
These people, they don't seem to care that they're following people who are lying to them, misrepresenting who they are, and this group of people that you call trolls simply just point out the facts, the truth about these people, and they present it to you. And you choose to not listen to it, which is fine, but you guys do that with the government. You take a person like Obama and you research how he's not who he says he is. He's a hypocrite, he's a liar, he's a scammer, and what he's doing. So are you in fact trolls yourselves, trolling the White House? So why is it okay that you can go ahead and bring the truth about certain people that others follow, but when people do that and bring to light your hypocrite issues and your begging for money and you lying, it's a big deal. Maybe you aren't truthers to begin with.
Even if you expose them to authentic information, even if you prove that white is white and black is black, you still cannot change the basic perception and the logic of behavior. In other words, these people,
it's 3 o'clock.
The process of demoralization is complete and irreversible. To get rid society of these people, you need another 20 or 15 years to educate a new generation of patriotically minded and common sense people who would be acting in favor and in the interests of the United States society.
And yet these people who've been programmed and, as you say, in place and
Yes.
who are favorable to an opening with the Soviet concept, these are the very people who would be marked for extermination in this country?
Most of them, yes. Simply because the psychological shock when they will see in future what the beautiful society of equality and social justice means in practice, obviously they will revolt. They will be very unhappy, frustrated people. And the Marxist-Leninist regime does not tolerate these people. Obviously they will join the links of dissenters, dissidents.
Yes.
Unlike in present United States, there will be no place for dissent in future Marxist-Leninist America.